My name's Ed. 2 years ago, I found out that my son had a mental disease. I said, how can this possibly be? Our family was a loving family. My son, he's a great son. I remember talking to some of my friends, and I felt the same way they did. Get over it. Grow up. In the beginning, my wife, all she wanted to do was hide it. Me, I'm the fixer in the family. I kept trying to fix it over and over. Didn't do any good. I look back now and I realize how crazy and selfish we were. This only hurt my son even more. After 5 months, I finally went to a support meeting. Man, I learned a lot. I found out it was a disease, that my son wasn't a bad person, and that we as a family could get through this. The crazy thing, there were so many families there, just like ours, struggling, trying to find answers. The other day, I received a phone call from two of my neighbors after I shared something on Facebook. See, they were hiding in the dark just like we used to. Stigma. It's a terrible thing. We've all been taught to look at certain things and judge them without knowing how it affects other people. The reality of it is stigma does hurt people. It causes my son and our family not to get help and to continue to hide. How are we doing today? Well, let me first say that my son is a recovering heroin addict and is doing great. My wife and I have learned a lot, and I feel that our lives have gotten stronger through all this. I remember back in the days when my son was still using, and I asked him, why, son? Why? How did you ever get to this point? We didn't bring you up this way. Only scumbags do drugs. Just quit. My son would look at me in the eyes, and he said, Dad, do you really think I did this on purpose? Do you really think that I wanted to be a heroin addict? But in order for my son and our family to get better, we as a family had to overcome the stigma of addiction. If not, our loved ones and us get stuck and we just go on and on every day doing the same thing, never getting better. I only ask one thing. Put yourself in my shoes next time you hear of someone with a drug or an alcohol problem. And remember, have compassion and understanding. For the loved ones that are hiding, it is time for us to come out of the dark and get help. Thank you.